It sounds like hustling backwards. But while she was heavily pregnant, she was following him around like a dog. We all knew this would happen. Word on the street is that ASAP Rocky's been cheating on Rihanna. And this entire relationship is starting to be like Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. But one thing's for certain, she wasn't following him around on the day of the And who's the lovely lady that he's been cheating on her with? Sources are saying it's none other than Asian Doll. She's a rapper and social media figure. Who thinks that ASAP Rocky hasn't been faithful? Riri did look very stressed during her pregnancy.
Just when we thought this mess with DDG and Halle couldn't get any worse, he is now getting exposed for cheating with Halle the whole time she was pregnant. And girl, the tea is overflowing. A lot of people knew about his affair with Ruby Rose, but him sleeping with other women, especially while Halle was pregnant, was definitely not something any of us were expecting. To make matters even worse, he was also trash-talking Halle in a secret group chat with his fans, telling people how he would like to mess with Ice Spice and Coi Leray, but he isn't able to do that anymore because he got Halle pregnant by mistake, and she refused to terminate the pregnancy. And guess what? He was sleeping with Thea too. DDG never loved Halle a day in his life. He was just using their relationship for clout, and now he has to deal with her for the rest of his life because he got her pregnant. All this was put on blast when a Twitter page called Antisocial Back decided to leak messages from DDG's group chat with his fans, in which he was talking down on Halle and telling them how much he regrets sleeping with her in the first place. The crazy thing is, he was accusing Halle of cheating on him, but in the same group chat. He was talking about all the women he had been sleeping with while Halle was pregnant. According to Antisocial Back, DDG and Coi Leray were messing around when Halle was pregnant, but she, Coi, broke things off with him and completely cut him. Off to be with Trippy Red.
Rihanna, you know Asian was on ASAP Rocky, right? Asian, you want to go there? Do you want to go there? Do you want to do the same that called me when you was signing Gucci and you was trying to get the settled with Cardi B? And Cardi B, all your
And it looks like all this might actually be true, because in the leaked messages from his group chat with his fans, he was actually talking about Coi Leray a lot and even said the reason why her album flopped was because she stopped messing with him. Mind you, he barely has any hits, and the one semi-hit he has to his name was thanks to a TikTok trend. You just can't make this up. He was also talking about how he would love to sleep with Ice Spice, but Ice wasn't giving him a chance because of what he has going on with Halle. There was even a message where he told his fans how excited he was to go to an event because Coi was going to be there. He said, "My baby Coi was there too. Hopefully I run into her so I can tell her how amazing she is." In another message he said, "Coi should have stayed friends with me. She would have sold more." He then proceeded to talk about Ice Spice by saying, "Not going to lie, Ice Spice like that. Like damn, she in her mood." Ice Spice, really the GOAT, is crazy. But this wasn't even the worst of it, y'all. Because in the other messages, he blatantly said he regrets sleeping with Halle. Ever since they became a thing, it's been hard for him to get with any of the women he likes since they all see him as baby daddy. And the few ones who do like him are not the ones that he wants. "I got so many girls hitting me up. I knew that stinky line would make the girls like me again. Such a naughty girl. I kind of wish I wasn't effing everything in the past, because now I can't work with certain people without worrying about her tripping." Antisocial Back also revealed that when Halle was filming The Little Mermaid, DDG was cheating on her like crazy because he was paranoid about her and her co-star Jonah Howard. Interview. And this is actually believable because, if y'all remember, he was crashing out back when the movie was released and even made a whole song talking about how he felt insecure about her kissing Jonah in the movie. In the song, he rapped, "Hardest thing I did was fall in love with the famous B. Sometimes I feel so defeated, broken hearts repeated. You say I love you, did you mean it? Why don't I believe it? I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do, how we're going to get to the top. Filming a new movie? You kissing dudes, you know I love you a lot. I don't give a F if that. S is for promo. I don't want to see this S no mo. Why is you holding hands in the photo? You know I'm insecure, that's a no-no. And if that wasn't bad enough, He also accused Halle of cheating with Jonah during his recent rant on Twitch. To make matters worse, he sent messages to his fans in the group chat around the time The Little Mermaid came out. In the chat, he was telling his fans how he was going to start cheating on Halle because he suspected she was messing with Jonah. The messages read, "Caught Halle cheating. I'm going to get so reckless with these girls. People don't even know the real, I'm just out here taking the fall for none. For real. That white boy going to be non-existent in 2 months max. They care about me, LOL. They'll pair her up with anybody as long as it ain't me." In fact, people believe that one of the women he was cheating on Halle with was Ruby Rose and Bea. Yep, you heard that right. I mean, we already knew the tea about him and Ruby, but Bea was definitely not on anyone's bingo card. Apparently, he and Bea had something going on even before he got with Halle, but they started messing with each other again when Halle was pregnant. Bea even gave him a sloppy in the studio. Not only that, but the whole time Halle was pregnant, DDG was allegedly telling his group chat that he was single. Interview, it was a cow. It's a mess now. Some of y'all might be wondering why this woman decided to put DDG on blast like this out of nowhere. Well, it's because for the last few days he has been dragging her for not allowing him to spend time with Halo. Mind you, the only reason she didn't want him around Halo was because the boy was sick. But DDG, being the clout chaser he is, decided to bring all this to the internet instead of talking things out with her. And now, he is getting exposed for cheating. All this could have been avoided if he didn't try to embarrass Halle. One person said, "Let me get this straight. DDG was letting strangers in a Twitter GC talk about the mother of his child and brag about cheating on her after her pregnancy, and he's mad at her for saying he isn't allowed in her house." Another person said, "DDG is a loser, Tailman, because what the hell do you mean you created a group chat with your fans talking ish about your baby mama?" But now, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about DDG getting exposed for cheating? And do y'all think this is why Halle left him? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video. Halle insisted that the reason why her nose looked big was because she's black, but she never directly denied being pregnant, which fueled the rumors even more. Somebody said, "She's definitely pregnant. I just hope they don't break up when the baby turns 1 month old, like all the other celebrities do." At this point, some people were beginning to believe the reason she was trying so hard to hide the pregnancy was because she was ashamed of herself for getting pregnant by DDG. As I said before, he was actively cheating on her before she got pregnant. Maybe she feels the need to stay with him because they had a baby together. Anyway, these rumors got gassed up a few days ago after people started speculating that he had given birth. It all started when Halle posted a video on her Snapchat of her and DDG making cupcakes for Christmas with the caption, "We're getting the hang of it." However, what really got people's attention was the way she struggled to get up. She was holding onto the chair and the table really tight, like how any woman would when they just gave birth. Some people even described it as the postpartum walk. Now, I ain't going to lie to y'all. I definitely felt the same way when I saw this. Halle looked like she was being very gentle with herself and not really trying to do too much with her body. Even though DDG hasn't explicitly said Halle was pregnant, sources from his camp have confirmed that she was pregnant and has had her baby. Apparently, her child was kept very secret because she didn't want anything leaked to the media. She's scared of all the hate her and her baby will receive. She also just doesn't want to go through what Beyoncé went through when Blue Ivy was born. Everybody on the internet dragging Blue Ivy for her looks. Now, it's unclear why DDG would confirm these rumors when he knows very well Halle isn't ready to tell the world just yet. But a lot of people weren't surprised, because this isn't the first time he's done something like this. Back in November, when she was still pregnant, he posted some videos of him and he on vacation. Some people slowed down the videos, and you can clearly see he's pregnant belly on full display. I don't know about y'all, but there's no way DDG didn't see that before he posted the video. It seems like he's ready to tell the world about their child, but Halle's still hesitant. This whole situation is a hot mess, and at this point, I don't even think Halle needs to do an official reveal of her baby, because DDG has already done that without her permission. As usual, people had a whole lot to say about this. Like this person who said, "I thought she said she wasn't pregnant. We all could see her broad back and the round belly, plus she was wearing all big and baggy clothing." Another person said, "She's going to end up single with no more movie roles, then fade into obscurity with 3 other single-parent children." But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about DDG confirming Haye's pregnancy? And do y'all think Haye is hiding her baby because she's ashamed of having a baby with DDG? Y'all be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video. Just when we thought the cameras had finally stopped rolling on the explosive drama between DDG and Halle Bailey, things have taken a wild turn. Halle appears to be done playing the role of the good girl. She's now ready to go for DDG's jugular. These two have always danced on the edge of controversy, but this time the stakes are higher than ever. DDG is claiming that Halle is jealous of his new girlfriend, but that narrative might be far from the truth. Behind the scenes, sources are buzzing with rumors that Halle may be plotting to end his career, possibly with the backing of some powerful allies. Now that Halle is telling him to get ready to rumble, DDG seems to be playing the jealousy card. When DDG first announced his split from Halle, he painted a picture of a respectful and amicable breakup, emphasizing their enduring love and mutual decision. However, recent developments have unveiled a far more turbulent and contentious reality. Almost immediately after the breakup, DDG wasted no time showcasing his new romance with Tiana, a close friend whose sudden presence in his life raised eyebrows among fans suspicious of potential overlap with his relationship with Halle. From lavish spending sprees at Tiffany's to overt displays of affection during live streams, DDG's actions with Tiana have only intensified these suspicions. The duo's flirtatious behavior, including a hot tub rendezvous, has left fans speculating about the true nature of their connection. Adding more drama to the mix, DDG has taken to portraying Halle as a jealous and spiteful figure. In a public live stream with Bayer, DDG provocatively suggested that Hal's envy was the reason behind their collaborative song not seeing the light of day. Despite initially attempting to deflect this accusation to another ex, Ruby Rose, fans swiftly dismissed this explanation, citing Ruby's lack of industry influence. To further complicate matters, DDG has continued to publicly obsess over Halle's The Little Mermaid co-star, Jonah Hauer-King, frequently taking unprovoked jabs despite claiming indifference. This ongoing fixation has left fans questioning DDG's true intentions. Also, his frequent public videos with Tiana have been interpreted by many as deliberate taunts aimed at Halle, fueling the flames of speculation and intrigue. DDG's life has always been played out on the internet, which explains why keeping the internet out of their relationship is almost impossible. This is because DDG is a YouTuber turned rapper who is a self-made millionaire, building his empire since he first burst onto the YouTube scene back in 2014, even while he was still in high school. This 26-year-old YouTuber has amassed a fortune, exceeding $8 million within the last decade, through his various creative ventures on YouTube. In fact, DDG was earning so much from YouTube, around $30,000 a month, that he dropped out of Central Michigan University, despite graduating from high school with excellent grades. He's even stated that his YouTube income surpasses his earnings from his rap career, although music streams and downloads undoubtedly contribute to his impressive net worth. When DDG and Halle's love story began in 2022, the spotlight shone brightly on their relationship, as red carpet appearances, YouTube, live streams, and shared vocal warm-ups quickly became the norm. However, their romance was never far from the stormy clouds of controversy. One of the most recent controversies was the Balenciaga jacket drama, where DDG bought a $6,000 green Balenciaga jacket from a store, only to attempt to return the coat with Halle a week after wearing it for a video shoot. After creating a scene with the store employee, DDG later took to social media, posting the receipt and the store employee's name, accusing her of being unprofessional and even racist, and demanding she be fired. He and Halle then allegedly unleashed their millions of fans on her, labeling her a racist and subjecting her to threats and harassment for over a month. The employee claims she was stalked, received harassing phone calls, and had her social media accounts targeted during this period. She also pointed out the irony of DDG and Halle, who were wearing expensive items themselves, seemingly trying to ruin her career and get her fired. DDG and Halle's relationship, however, suffered the first glitch when DDG's ex, Ruby Rose, tweeted about seeing her ex's new girlfriend Halle wear her old clothes. Amidst the chaos, cracks began to appear in DDG and Halle's relationship when Ruby Rose stirred the pot with a tweet claiming she saw Halle wearing her old clothes. DDG later added fuel to the fire when he unfollowed Halle and tweeted, All these girls the same, ain't no way. He later clarified that no cheating had gone down. A year after this incident, rumors of their breakup started swirling again. This time, they both unfollowed each other on Instagram and took down most of the pictures they had posted together. While they did not confirm or deny they'd broken up, events showed a downhill slide in their relationship after this incident. Now that their relationship has become distressed, rumors of cheating began swirling again. DDG is believed to have multiple burner accounts on X, one of which is a World Zero Finesse. He was rumored to be following and flirting with an IG model named Diana. Diana reportedly follows DDG's music and frequently responds to his comments. She appears to be a big fan of the YouTube star, and since the World Zero Finesse account followed her, she has been posting about DDG. Despite all these rumors, Halle appeared to defend her boyfriend as she tweeted, "The devil is working LOL. Please, don't feed into the lies, especially from a third party. Stay blessed, everyone." In spite of all these denials, DDG later admitted months later that Halle cheated on him when they had a break in their romantic journey, prompting him to cheat on her too, as he couldn't get over her cheating drama. By October 2024, DDG officially announced the end of their relationship in an Instagram post where he wrote, "After much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Hai and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us. I cherish the time we've spent together and the love we've shared. Despite the changes in our relationship, our love for each other remains deep and true. We are still best friends and adore each other. As we focus on our individual journeys and our roles as co-parents, we cherish the bond we've built and the beautiful moments we've shared. As we navigate this transition, we ask for your understanding and support. Thank you for your love and encouragement." After DDG announced the end of their relationship, their co-parenting drama quickly began. He claims he's committed to being in his child's life but hasn't spent quality time with him in a long time. He also reveals that he is not a deadbeat, emphasizing that he couldn't be a dad when he wanted to. Not satisfied with his online videos about being denied access to his child, DDG went ahead and spent some time in the recording studio, venting about his custody situation in the new song "Don't Take My Son." In the track, he alleges drama with Halle and claims not to have full access to their son with the line, "Don't take my son because he's all I got. I'm just having